Hey everyone, welcome back. I am very excited for today's video because it's going to be a testing new makeup video. I have a lot of stuff to talk about. The thing I'm most excited about is these new KVD beauty lipsticks. I bought these at Ulta and I'm pretty excited. I got two colors and also I've got the Pretty Fresh concealer from ColourPop, which this shade is new to me, but I have owned that before. New primer from ColourPop. You guys, I was saying I want to see new primers. It happened. The liquid blush from Makeup Revolution and eyeshadows that I bought from Lethal Cosmetics. So some of these I did get in PR and some I bought myself. I will tell you that along the way. These I did by myself and I'm very excited. I do still have a 20% off coupon code with Lethal Cosmetics. It is CHICGEEK for 20% off, but it's only good through August 27th, FYI. But I did buy these myself. I think it's an amazing formula. And I've got some brushes that I received from BK Beauty. So it's gonna be a lot. Let's get started. I already have on the MAC Painterly Paint Pot, as usual, as my eye primer. And these shadows, I am so excited. I have another palette that I got in PR from them, and the formula is so good that I wanted to buy more myself. So I did buy these myself. I am gonna start with the gray matte. It is called Unearthed. And also, so I had bought a couple BK Beauty brushes myself, and then they sent me some in PR, and they recently sent me the Angie Hunt Flashy collection. This is the A503. I am very, very impressed with their brushes. I like them a lot. And I actually I have a coupon code with them as well. It's for 10% off. It's CHICGEEK 10. Check the description box. I always put coupon codes and all that info there. And I really want to use the multi-chrome that I bought, that I swatched in my swatch party video from last week. I got the shade Parsec and I'm very excited about it. That gray is very, very nice. Sometimes gray matte eyeshadows can look a bit dull or patchy, but this one is really pretty. And this one's called, yeah, Unearthed. I wrote them down so that I know what they're called, since they are in this magnetic palette. All right. And then I'm gonna go with the BK Beauty 202. I think I wanna do a halo situation, so let me see what this one's called. This one is called Willow. This shade Recluse, I'm so excited about, this like mustardy green. It's so pretty, but we're gonna go with that one. It's called Willow. I wanted to create a very fall palette, so that was my theme when I picked out these colors. I can list all the ones in this palette down below, just so you know which ones that I bought. But I'm so excited about the KVD lipsticks because way back in the day, I'm sure if you were watching YouTube like in, what, 2014, 2015, their lipsticks, well, when it was the Kat Von D brand, were so popular. The liquid lipsticks and the shade Lolita and Lolita 2 were so hyped. People were loving them. And I bought the shade Lolita and I really loved the color, but I did not like the formula. I thought that it was very drying. And so now these new ones, they changed the names. Also, some of the names were very questionable from the previous brand. Yeah. So they changed the names and some of them, they're not exact, but they put out this thing. It was on the Ulta website that said, if you liked Lolita, buy this shade. If you liked Lolita 2, buy this shade. So I bought the new versions of Lolita 1 and Lolita 2, which I don't even like saying Lolita because I read that book and it was so disturbing. Oh my gosh. It's a very, whew. Yeah, if you've read that book, yeah, it's very, very intense. So FYI. All right, I'm gonna go back to the matte gray. I've been loving this brush for shimmers, and it is the A501. It's really, really nice. So what I want to do, Parsec is the multi-chrome. I'm so excited. Check out the swatch party video if you didn't see that. And since I did a look with my Cleona shadows, which yes, I was saying Cleona wrong. It's Cleona. I was saying the D. So thank you guys for telling me that. I'm just like, I need to be using my duochromes and multi-chromes more. So I want to start with this shade, which is called Euphoria. I want to put that in the middle, and then I want to put Parsec on top. And this one is a duochrome. This one I swatched in the swatch party video. This one is Lucid. So yeah, I'm so excited for these. These are like the fall colors. And their metallics, I feel like, don't need a wet brush. Look at that. Oh my God. I mean, this is so pretty. I don't even really want to cover it up with the multi-chrome, but I'm sure it'll be lovely as well. But like, this is a beautiful fall look. Man, ooh, that shade. That is so pretty. I'm so impressed with the Lethal formula. And thank you for anyone who has used my code. It is an affiliate code. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you guys. Like, no pressure. Obviously, you don't have to. But I mean, it's like, if I'm going to buy something from a brand where I can use a code, well, yeah, I will use it. Yeah, and I did use my own code to buy these. Because I knew I wanted more. So I was like, well, I should just buy them when I have a 20% off code because, you know, why not? All right, so I do want to darken this up a bit more with this darker shade. Let's see what that one is called. I have to look over. This one is Trespass. So this is a darker burgundy. I want to just use this a little bit in the outer corner and inner corner. Man, all these burgundy tones, they're so pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, let's do this. Okay, time for, actually no, hold on. If I'm not dropping brushes on the floor, it's not a get ready with me, is what I've determined. Problem is I set them out on my vanity and then they just start rolling away. So what are you gonna do? Okay, it's time for Parsec. I am very excited. Oh my gosh. Multi-chromes, man. It's like I've had some in my collection and it just wasn't really using them. It's silly. And no matter what the brand, I feel like duochromes and multi-chromes, definitely I need a wet brush. Oh my, wow. It's amazing. I can't believe it. Wow. Yeah, and the multi-chromes from Lethal are $16 and their duochromes are $7. Which actually, I think compared to a lot of other brands, those prices are pretty good. If you've looked into buying multi-chromes, some cost as much as $25 to $30 for one eyeshadow. And I get why they have to charge more because it's a lot more pigment. I'm not quite willing to pay that much for a single eyeshadow. But I only bought one for this palette. This is the only multi-chrome that I purchased, so I felt like that was okay. Wow, that shade, I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but I have noticed that it's a little bit difficult to fully get these type of shifty shadows to show up well on camera. But it's beautiful. Just gonna go back to the matte gray a little bit. The mirror is actually really nice on the Lethal palette. Okay. Wow, that's amazing. I'm very excited. Okay, I need to clean up the fallout and I'll be back. Like I said in my other multi-chrome video, it does take a while to clean up the fallout for multi-chromes just because there's so much shimmer and pigment, but I am loving this eye look. So you can see, yeah, there's a lot of green in there. Oh, amazing. All right, I mentioned in a video, I think last month, that I was kind of sad that brands were not coming out with primers. And Fourth Ray Beauty came out with a primer. This one was sent to me in PR. It is the Pore Perfect Primer. And this is what I love, is pore filling primers. I've had this for almost 3 weeks now, and I have really enjoyed it. So it's a pretty classic, like, pore filling type primer. And the reason I like these kind of primers is not actually for the pore aspect. I do have large pores, but I don't really care about that as much. It's that they fill in lines, particularly my forehead. I have lines there, and I just find that pore filling primers and then also smile lines here really keeps makeup from settling. So that's why I am like a huge pore primer person. So I've been really enjoying this one. It's fantastic. Now, this is something I've had before, but I got these in PR from ColourPop, and it's the Pretty Fresh line. The Pretty Fresh foundation, which is fantastic. I love it. And then also, I was so excited because they sent me their concealer. If you've been watching my channel for a while, I bought this concealer about 2 years ago, and I completely panned it, and I was not totally in love with it. And it turned out that it was because it was the wrong shade. Now that I have a proper shade, I actually like this a lot more, and I think it's really nice. So I think this line is great because it actually is hydrating, but it's also long lasting and it's not super dewy. So anyway, for the foundation, I have the shade Light 50W, and yeah, I've really enjoyed this. I think it's great. Very excited to test out all this semi-new makeup. I guess I've had this before, so it's not necessarily new, but I'm gonna use this brush from BK Beauty. It is the 105. I'm really impressed with the BK Beauty brushes. Like I said, I initially bought 2 myself, and then they sent me more in PR, and they really are good. So blending this out. Okay, and I'm very excited for the cream blush. It's so pretty. I haven't bought anything from Makeup Revolution in so long, which I think it's because it just seems like a lot of the videos I watch about the brand, it seems hit or miss. People are like, oh yeah, this product is good, then this product sucks. So it's hard to know with brands like that that are so hit or miss. So that's kind of the reason. Okay, gonna use the shade also, also Light 50W, makes sense. Yeah, I admit it's made a big difference having this in my proper color match, whereas before the one I had was pretty off, but I did use it up and I liked it. Okay, gonna blend this out. Yeah, and I've realized that like around my eyebrows, I didn't do a great job with that. Blending. I'll fix that. Usually when I do use a brush for foundation, I really like that brush. I do like to just like go over it a little bit with the sponge. Man, I love the finish of both this concealer and foundation. Cream bronzer too. I'm gonna go with the one that's in my project pan from Berry M. I do like the convenience of this stick because you just kind of put it on and go from there. I love this 101 brush for cream products. I'm actually excited I have 2 now because I had bought one myself and they sent me another one in PR, which for a makeup brush is actually convenient. I'm gonna just do this, whatever's left over. Okay. This blush, it is so pretty. I've been hearing good things about it. The Makeup Revolution Super Dewy Blush, which is kind of funny because it's not very dewy. It's a liquid blush, and I got this beautiful pink called You Had Me at First Blush, and these are $7. I actually had a 20% off coupon from Ulta, which is like the first one I've gotten in a really, really long time, which I don't know, it's just kind of funny that before the pandemic, I used to get 20% off coupons like every 3 to 4 months. And I haven't gotten any. This was the first one I got. And it was for in-store only purchase. So I was excited that I could get what I want. Yes, this is a really bright blush, but trust me, it blends out. But it's really, really pretty. Look at that. Makeup Revolution. Okay, I need to try more from them. I cannot get over how beautiful this blush is. I am so impressed. I need to try more from Makeup Revolution. Okay, I'm gonna set my face with just a little bit of powder using this powder that I love, the Translucent Perfect Light from No. 7. And this brush, a couple people have asked me about it. It's super old. It's a really old MAC brush. I'm pretty sure they don't make it anymore. The number has worn off. I don't even know what the number is. But I'm pretty sure Sigma has a very, very similar one. Okay. And then I'm going to use the BK Beauty 104 just to kind of lightly set my face. And I'm debating, I think I usually add a little bit of powder blush on top. I don't think I'm going to, because this is just so pretty. So I think I might just set with a little bit of powder everywhere, and then I don't need to use powder blush. So actually, let's just put on a little bit of highlighter. And then I'm excited to talk about the lipsticks. So where's my highlighter? Okay, the Morphe one. I've had some changes here, so I need to update my project pan. All right, very pretty, very pretty. And then, of course, Essence Pure Nude. I always use this to kind of blend this out. Okay, I am going to do brows, mascara, and then we're going to talk about the lipsticks. Alrighty, I am loving this makeup look. So for the inner corner, I put some of this highlighter from this Anastasia Glow Kit, Forever Lit. Has a bit of a blue shift. Really like that for the inner corner. The lipsticks. Okay, so like I said, I was so excited because I used to love the shade Lolita, but I felt the formula was a bit dry. So now KVD came out with these. It says they are the Everlasting Hyper Light Liquid Lipstick. New formula. So I was excited. Plus I had the 20% off coupon, and I do think they are very lightweight, and like I can barely feel this on my lips. I do think it seems less drying. I think it's an improvement in the formula. So anyway, this shade is Queen of Poisons. This is what I'm wearing today. Look at this color. It is so beautiful. So this is the one that they said is similar to the original Lolita. The packaging isn't really labeled or anything, which is a little bit odd, but it's a cool shape. Look at the shape of that. So I don't know, it's a little bit odd that they don't have anything on here, but it makes sense because it is this interesting shape. So it's actually kind of cool. And these are $22. And as I mentioned, I did have a 20% coupon at Ulta. So this is the one I'm wearing. It is Queen of Poisons. Is that right? I think so. Yeah, Queen of Poisons. I am like burgundy. This is like my color. Oh my gosh, like the perfect. This is such a fall makeup look. Like, I do love fall makeup. I'm kind of ready for it. Okay, and then this one is Moonflower. The one that they said is like Lolita too. So, man, What a beautiful like terracotta. Oh my gosh. So it's a very, very thin formula, but it's not like sticky. It's nice. I do think it's an improvement. I mean, I didn't totally hate the formula before. I just felt like it was like a little bit too dry, but this is much thinner, more comfortable. So yeah, this is Moonflower, Queen of Poisons. Gorgeous colors. Oh my gosh. Like these are type of like the shades I love the most, kind of like medium type shades. But they have a wide range. They've got reds, they've got all sorts of stuff. So I'm very excited. So yeah, and $22, you know, I think not bad really. Yeah, I kept the box because they weren't really labeled on the outside, but I'm super impressed with the lipsticks. This stuff I've had before. I love the Pretty Fresh line. It's amazing. Whoops, of course, dropping stuff. Pore primer. So happy someone came out with a pore primer again. And the Revolution blush. Wow. I am really impressed. I mean, look how bright that is. But as you can see, I just put on a very little amount and I love it. It's beautiful. And the Lethal Cosmetics shadows, like I said, I bought these myself. My coupon code is good till August 27th for anyone that's interested, 20% off. I'm so impressed with their formula. And this multi-chrome parsec, oh my gosh, it's amazing. Yeah, check out that swatch party video if you are into duochromes and multi-chromes, because I pretty much swatched the majority of the ones in my collection. Look at that. That's so pretty. This shade I did not use, but I'm really excited to use it. It's very pretty. Let me see what it is called. It's called Acolyte. Oh yeah, this is one of their metallics. It's like peachy rose gold. Ooh, that one looks pretty. Now I'm just like swatching things for fun. And then Covet. This is another one that I didn't use, but it's stunning. Look at that. That's Covet. It's like a gorgeous, like reddish copper. Has some duochrome in it actually. Oh my gosh. That one's amazing. Oh, another one that I really think is stunning. I didn't use in today's look, but we're just swatching for fun now. This one is called Echo. Look at that. Gorgeous, like reddish orange metallic. Very, very pretty. I really love the Lethal formula. I'm impressed. So I want to do more looks with these shadows. I love this makeup look. The lipsticks, really everything here is like super exciting. And yeah, pore primer. If you like pore primers like I do, check this out. So all the info will be in the description box. I will link products. Thank you so much for watching. Let us know if you've tried any of these or if anything is on your wish list. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.